Greetings, friends. Today is Friday, October 14th. Hey, I remember.
Do you remember recording?
It's recording. I actually found my tripod for once, so I can actually start recording with a more stable camera, so that's good. Very good.
Why does this like intro part, like when it's doing that, why does that look so much better than the actual what's on screen?
That's a good question. But yeah, as you can probably hear, we're still watching Dragon Ball Z.
That's my favorite pastime.
Yeah. Funimation was actually down for a good chunk of the day. Like, the app just wouldn't open, and we checked Down Detector, and of course, it was actually down. So, yeah, that's it. But yeah, I was looking pretty much all over for this tripod. I looked through every single box we packed, at least the ones that I knew it might be in. So, like, I skipped, like, 2 boxes. It's like, oh, kitchen, or, like, bathroom stuff. And, like, okay, I know it's not going to be there.
Like I marked all the boxes.
Yeah. But I did search through like 90% of our boxes to find it, and of course, it was in the very last box. But hey, we got the tripod again, so hopefully that means a somewhat sturdier camera. Kind of.
And you're still shaking a little.
Oh yeah, well, I don't have a steady hand. The camera will look better though. Also, like, when I bend down and stuff, it'll be a little more stable.
That's
Yeah.
what cattle is.
Yeah. I thought I'd update you guys real quick. I'll probably check in later, hopefully. It's pretty late now. It's like, I think almost 3 in the morning. I've only had 1 cup of coffee today, so I'm very tired, to be completely honest. I also really appreciate having the tripod back. Feels nice to be able to relax while talking to the camera. That will likely help me moving forward with coming up with more clear and concise thoughts. I hope you guys' days went alright. Today was a pretty uneventful day, which I'm always thankful for. It's nice to be able to just relax a little bit and not have to worry about too much. I did kind of figure out a philosophy that I wanted to share with you guys, or it's not exactly like anything new. Alright, I'm gonna adjust something real quick. Sorry if the camera was a little shaky, I just wanted to stretch my legs. Actually, speaking of which, before I go on my philosophical tangent, I fell in the shower this morning. I don't know how. The floor wasn't wet or anything, or it was wet. Well, of course it's wet, but what I should say is the floor wasn't slick. There was no soap or anything. But I slid and fell, and my old man body couldn't take it, so I've got bruises everywhere, and my entire body hurts. It actually kind of hurt to try prying myself up, because I hurt my arm pretty dang bad falling, so yeah, definitely not as young as I used to be. So yeah, got my body pretty well messed up. But anyway, about this philosophical tangent of mine. I thought over the memento mori phrase, the Latin phrase for remember that you will die. And I guess something clicked in my brain that sort of gave me a little bit of relief. The thought that we are not promised tomorrow kind of encourages me to stop looking at things and taking them for granted. I want to carry the phrase memento mori with me at all times, and remember that each day could potentially be my last. And for most normal people, that probably sounds terrifying. But for me, it's encouraging to think that, you know, these things will come to an end. So if things are really bad, those bad times will end. And if things are good, those good times will come to an end, and that's okay. That's life. It follows a pattern of ebbs and flows. But the main reason I wanted to carry that phrase with me is because it allows me to enjoy things more, if that makes any sense. Also, I hope you can see my face alright. I made sure to pause on a bright frame on the video I'm watching. I'm watching the cutscene compilation for Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy, or Final Fantasy Origin, I think it's called. And Kayla's asleep. But, yeah, I've been watching that, and it's fascinating, because I don't want to play the game. I'm not really that into gameplay. I tried the demo and couldn't get into it. But I really want to see where the story goes, because I'm familiar with Final Fantasy 1, and it looks like it's more or less a strange recreation of the plot of Final Fantasy 1. Anyway, back to Memento Mori. The thought that, this could be my last day on Earth, the thought that this could be the last time I talk to Kayla, the last time I write, the last time I play a video game, I feel like that will make me appreciate it that much more. Our time is precious, very precious, and we have a very limited amount of it as well. So thinking about Memento Mori and remembering the importance of that simple phrase, it just makes me want to live my life with the appreciation that tomorrow's not guaranteed. And I'll still plan, of course. I'm not gonna live life completely by the seat of my pants. I do that for the most part, but I want to take things one day at a time so long as I can help it. So long as things don't need to be planned. I'll still plan things ahead of time if need be, but I want to carry the phrase Memento Mori and remember to appreciate every little thing, because next thing you know, you won't have those little things. Those little mundane days you have where you're sitting there watching anime, playing video games, those aren't normal days, they're temporary. So it's important to treasure each and every one. And that's what I'll be doing. I thought I'd share that little philosophy with you guys. Maybe it'll give you guys a little bit of enlightenment in your own lives. Maybe it won't. Either way, it's totally fine however you take it. Could think it's a load of bullcrap, and if you do, that is perfectly fine. But I've considered it, and this vlog is sort of like my space to put my philosophical ramblings. It's a journal in some way. It's a video journal. It's a video log. That's where we get the word vlog. And I thought I'd start using it that way more. I'm not gonna spout all sorts of personal nonsense, of course, but at least talking about how I feel or my personal philosophies and things like that, I'm totally cool with sharing. Anyway, I think I've spoken long enough. I am going to continue watching this while I get the video rendered and uploaded. So with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow.